Yes, today is... What? My phone? Oh gosh, yes, today. Oh, I have motion control on. This is bad, this is bad, okay. What a lovely start to art stream. Just whatever is going on right now. Dear God, I hope no one's in chat, which I already know that Nuru's here. How you doing, Nuru? Forgive me for sounding so dead on the inside right now, and just starting off stream strong with a lot of chaotic squid bagging. Ooh, we live! Oh lord, we live! How are you today? How are you today, my dear? How was stream yesterday? I dipped out, not dipped out, but I was like lurking after you started Phasmophobia. Because I actually started playing Genshin with Sampleton and Connie B. But feels like it's been ages. Yeah. I canceled stream yesterday actually because I was working up until like basically 8-ish, I think. And I almost canceled stream today because just now, like, it wasn't like an important meeting or whatever, it was like a workshop, but like one of my projects was like texted today at like 4 maybe, and they're like, hey, anybody, or like 3, and they're like, anyone want to do workshop at 5? And I was like, oh well, if it's at 5 I can do 5. But then they're like, just kidding, can we do like 8? And I was like, well, I already felt really bad for canceling stream yesterday because like I was done with what I had to do yesterday by the time stream should have started, but I was just exhausted. And I'm a little bit exhausted today. Stream yesterday was yeah, slow. It's okay. It do be like that. You were still making progress faster than I do. Yo, hi Kevin. Kevin, how's it going? You're not working right now, right? You're not doing code help. Sampleton! Hi, Sampy. How you doing, my mans? Yeah, I'm exhausted today. I'll be completely honest. I have been working my ass off on one project for about the last like week because we're hitting some really big deadlines, and it's like, ah, shit. I really gotta get a moving on some of these things. And yeah, I just have been pumping out shit left and right for the last week. Not as fast as I'd like, to be really honest, but it do be like that. And like I said, I almost canceled stream today because I'm just so tired. I just want to go like lie in my bed and mindlessly scroll through Twitter or whatever. But then I was like, you know what though? Today is chill stream anyways. Like, I don't need to like put the Chad pants on. Oh jeez. I do feel kind of, but yeah. So I actually dipped out of the meeting early, that I was just having. Because I was like, any other day I would have stayed here, but like, I really struggle with same day's notice as well, because I'm really picky about time, so I hope, they're chill though, I think. Doing well, ready for chill vibes? Yeah. Ready to relax after a hard day of murdering Pikmin? And you say oh god, you know what, I'm gonna turn off motion controls for this. It's not very helpful. Ew, Twitter! I know, it's like Twitter is trash and I love it. Wow, listen. I know I named some of the Pikmin, but I only remember like Lulu and Lola and Queenie. That's all I remember. I spit out maybe like 11 names. I only remember Lulu, Lola, and Queenie. Alright, I have no idea what I'm gonna do today. Last week I spent obscenely long doing fences. I think I'm gonna work a little more in the lobby. Let's just start simple. Let's make that phone. This big phone. And like the big screens. But also, code help is done. Time to find a real job. That's a big mood. That's relay table continent right there. So what the heck is that? Oh dear god, it's gonna be really hard getting good at— Hey, look, it's Connie. I should have waited. I said to go into groups and they're like, no, we attack deadly enemy. They're ready to die for you, Sampleton. Oh, okay, those are air vents. Okay, okay, it's not actual airing. God, yeah, I probably genuinely am gonna keep stream short today because I want to get off the computer. Like, I want to do something chill, like working on this whatever this is. Replica of Splatoon. Jesus, I'm having a stroke. And then, you know what? I want to go play Animal Crossing, actually. I didn't play that much today. Like, all things considered. Like, considering how much I do enjoy to play Animal Crossing. I'm just... Ugh. The AC poop, indeed. Burn computer. Yes, I'll burn my computer. Yeah, like, I think I said this before, but it's just an issue of right now we're getting, on this project, that I've, like, been going absolutely ham on for the last, why'd I do that? Absolutely ham on for the last, like, well, I've been going ham for the last, like, month, but then I actually straight up activated fucking maximum overdrive in, in the last, like, 10 days. It's just cause, like, I've said it before, but we're trying to hit alpha really soon, or like pre-alpha, like janky alpha, like functional alpha. It's gonna be a little uggy still, the game, because yeah, just don't have time to throw in all the assets, but it should ideally be like functional, completely functional. Potentially a tiny bit buggy, but like not so buggy to the point that you cannot play it is a thing. Hey dudes, look at this dude ad. Give me that ad money. I'm tired. Hi, tired! Someone's gotta do it. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of just struggling. Wait a minute. Wait, it should... Hold on. I can't... I just can't. My brain has zero function right now. It's not good. No. Hi, tired. I did it to myself, and thanks for doing it to me too, Dex. But Dex, how are you today? Ad Astra— oh, Kevin! Kevin has joined the battle. Did you see that clip I put into Discord? No, I didn't actually. You put a bunch into Discord. I actually just haven't had time or energy to like watch them. But I'll watch them. I'll watch them sometime later this... Wait. Actually, no. I'm a big free birdie tomorrow because we had one super important build due today, and then I still have hella work to do. But today I really had to bust ass today because important build was due today. What have I done? I'm really confused by what happened. Well, that's what I get for doing things janky and not really paying attention, but it's okay. If there's anything I learned about janky is that, like... what? Also, are there two vertices here? There's two vertices. Okay, I was about to smack something. Just telling my dad says, oh yeah, you're with your dad for the next, what, 2 weeks you mentioned before? Actually just wearing shorts right now. Free bird, last second Primogems. I'm so upset. I literally, like, I think I pulled like 13 times today. Because I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go collect every single fucking Primogem I can. Because like for the longest time I was just like, yeah, you know, like, whatever it's called, the adventure book, whatever, I'll collect them later. And today I just fucking went off and I collected every single Primogem and I pulled like 13 times and I didn't get I also kind of just want a Geo character that's not Noelle. Nothing against Noelle, but like Zhongli's like attack, it's really helpful. Like it's just so helpful for doing like puzzles. Also, I just haven't really been putting a lot of time into Noelle, which is like my problem. Noelle. Wow. That sounded fucking pretentious. Noelle. I love Noelle. No, what? No. Sampleton, I'm not insulting Noelle. I'm literally not insulting Noelle. Like, I said this to Nezrank as well, that like I actually really don't need Zhongli. Like he's not really good for my team comp, to be completely honest. I just like want him for the sake of like very specific instances of like puzzles that is really helpful to have. His bowl and the memes and poll memes. I spent my last day of code help money on Primogems. Oh, whoa, Kevin, you bought Primogems? Because I was mad I didn't get Zhongli on pity. You didn't get Zhongli on pity? Were you on 90 polls guarantee pity? Sampleton, I'm not insulting Noelle. Like, Geo in general is not useful for my team comp. Like, my team comp right now is Barbara, Babwa, I hate it, is Barbara, also, yo, Dex gotta wear a mask for a week. Are you quarantining? Right. You're kind of quarantining. Does your dad live far away from your mom? Okay, sorry. Wait, what was I talking about? I'm really so scatterbrained right now. My team comp right now is Barbara, Xinyan, Kaya, and Beidou. I really just like freaking like starting off with Barbara, getting Hydra onto everyone. I don't want to say getting everyone wet. That sounds weird. But I like because Barbara's Hydro, and then I use Kaya to freeze everyone, and then I use Beidou to fucking superconduct, and then I use Xinyan to what's the word? Overload. I really am struggling right now. I can't function like a normal person right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's my team comp. So like Zhongli and just like in general, Geo doesn't fit into it anywhere. But I just want him for the memes. I also just really don't want the next 5-star. Like I don't care for him at all. So like I don't want my pity to be wasted on that. Like I at least want to get to pity. You know, if I got Chi-Chi, that wouldn't be so bad either. She's cute. Or like I have a chance to get any 5-star, right? Like, well, not previous rate up banner 5 stars, but I can get any. I can get like I can get Keqing and I can get Mona. I could get could I get Diluc? No, but I could get Jean. Like I could get Klee. Oh, Klee is cute. I don't like... Oh, I don't like coaching. I'm quarantined back in Cali. Oh, you're back in Cali right now, Kevin? You got coaching at 80 pulls, so my pity reset. Oh, okay. Huge. Stop. Big brain strat. Yes, I am huge brain. Dad lives like 5 minutes from your mom's house, but I'm... Oh, okay. So why do you have to wear a... well, you still have to wear a mask then? Mask? I just said mask. She doesn't seem that... Your pity will carry over indefinitely. Yeah, but like... But then like, I love gambling. I'm gonna pull. Right? From the Braid Up banner. Because then I want to try and get the 4 stars too. I want to get Fischl. Fischl's on the banner, right? And I want Bennett. Isn't Klee gone for good? Well, they could do rerun raid-ups. Ugh. I know. I'm almost tempted to be like, save the pity and just get Tortilla because I really want Tortilla. But I don't know when he's gonna come back. I don't know when motherfucker's gonna come back. And what if they put up Senora like in February? Them bitch ass fucks better not do that because I want her so badly. Honestly, I just want a team of like all cryo. I got Mikaya, I got Chongyun, I want Chi-Chi, and if I can get I think Senora is gonna be cryo, right? If I can get her, I can get my ice team. Alright, enough talking about Genshin. Ouch, I just hit my finger. But for the time being, Klee and Raid Up banners are gone after their banners goes away. So from the Raid Up banner, I can pull any other 5-star character, right? Just not previous, like, Raid Up banners. But did I tell you I play the drums? I didn't know that you were a musician, Dex. Also, you're gonna play Splatoon 1? Oh, man. I wonder what the competitive scene on Splatoon 1 is like these days. Because there still are people that play it. I see clips getting posted online. Ugh. Hello, Vaughn! How you doing today? Yeah, we're just working on this super slowly. I feel like this is basically just gonna end up being a fucking just chatting stream because I'm exhausted today. I'm just so exhausted. Can't wait to show you guys the game though, because I think we should probably be sending it out to more testers really soon. But I actually haven't asked my producer if it's okay if like I show it to people, because I've just been so tired. What does the top look like? It's actually pointy. Okay. It's like this. Maybe not that pointy. 2% of the time I spend in here, I actually know what you're talking about. Well, Bon, you're ahead of me, because honestly, I don't know what I'm talking about like 99% of the time. I just spew nonsense. I'm trying to get you're trying to get your sister and dad into the game? Bruh, so you have a gamer dad? Oh my goodness. If your dad starts playing Genshin Impact, I'm gonna be floored. I used to play at my mom's church and dad's. Played drums since I was 5. Oh man. So you must have been playing for a while. You must be a pretty good percussionist by now. That's very cool. I did want to learn to play the drums when I was younger, but then, like, my family was not too hot about the idea because they are quite noisy. Or they can be. Ugh, I'm working so slowly right now. Yeah, this is probably just gonna end up being almost just more like a just chatting kind of day. Not chatting, chatting. Just chatting. Oh god. Like, everyone else on the team is, like, hitting their breaks as, like, going on to, like, a winter holiday. But, like, engineering team is this is gonna be kind of rough, buddy. Sorry, I'm falling behind in chat. For rate up banner, you can pull the rate up character or a regular banner. Okay, so yeah. So I could... What if I got Jean? Oh, Connie B would be so upset if I got Jean. Just chill and rest up. I want to do that. Chill and rest up sounds really good right now. I honestly don't even feel as if like what I've been doing the last like week is particularly complex. It's just like, or sorry, it's not like, sorry, other way around. It's actually not very, it's not like I've spent like 12 hours a day working, but it's like some of these things really stretch my brain and it hurts. Thinking is really hard when you have like one brain cell like I do. And you share it with Sampleton and Connie B! I'm just getting really hung up on this right now. I got my... sorry, Kevin, you said you were gonna try and get your dad and sister into the Genshin. I also got Grandpa Smash. Let's see how bruh and if I can break the game. Good luck with that, Dex. Your dad got you into games. Okay, so wow, gamer dad. Big brain liar streamer. We all know that I'm a compulsive liar. Just chatting is every other banned. I spent the last 2 weeks dying to ace my finals. Yeah, Kevin, you know what? Congrats on congratulating. Congrats on graduating again. I didn't actually say it, but why would I say again when I didn't say it the first time? But congrats. Honestly, you made it through a full year of like basically almost a full year of online schooling, which is fucking bonkers. Because you went through like half of last semester and you went through this semester. What was I saying? Yeah, like, part of the reason, I think I might have said this last time, part of the reason that I'm so dead right now is because a lot of, a couple, like, the other people on the team who were, like, you know, the other engineer and, like, I was also doing a little bit of the level designer's work. Part of the reason why I was doing that, though, is because I have more free time than they did, and they were actually going through final season, so I was like, I'll help them out, either do some of their tasks for them, or just, like, you know, yeah, basically do some of their tasks for them. And it was just very, very draining and a lot of work, and I'm hoping no one that on the team is watching this stream, but I'm gonna put it this way. I still have not played Genshin, but I kinda do want to. Genshin's great. It's great. It really is. It's Breath of the Wild mixed with JRPG. Okay, I've gone a week this week. I've gone this without this week so you can have max brain cell usage. Thanks, bro. Don't worry, I'm gonna get your asses in the game. Hey, man, even if you don't, it's okay. Like, assets get thrown out all the time. I'm not really upset. But I was saying something before, but I can't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah. I really must say there's one frustration that, like, it didn't really come up until recently, I would say, but so I'm on engineering team, right? And like the other engineer and I kind of feel have also had to do a lot of stuff that we shouldn't have to do. That is honestly for art team, like of course, like, people are drawing assets, right? Or drawing, like, making animations. And the thing is, though, they then don't put the animations into Unity. They just put all the the art assets into a folder on Google Drive. And so then it becomes, it's on to us to, like, download the assets, put them into the project, create the animations, hook everything up. And it's like, it's not hard, and it's just like 10-15 minutes or whatever, but nonetheless, it's getting to the point where it's like, I really feel like this is not something we should be having to do. So it's like, we're not even just like, it's what's the word? It's basically just like, straight up, like, I feel like, sorry, I'm losing my words, like, the other guy and I are basically just like, we're called engineering team, but it's basically just fucking Unity team. And like, I've spent a lot of time having to troubleshoot animations. And it's like, not a lot of time, I'm exaggerating, but like, it's still time nonetheless that like you have to spend doing this. But it's just getting, like, it's not something it was something that I wasn't aware of until just recently, or didn't feel until just recently, because a lot of assets suddenly were finished all at once. I don't even know when they were done, but I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for this before I can put it into the game. And they're like, oh yeah, that's been done. It's been uploaded to the Google Drive. And I'm like, 1, why didn't anyone tell us? 2, put it in the project. Why would you upload it to the Google Drive? That's not helpful. And I think, honestly, though, a lot of these people just have never touched Unity before, is possible. Which is why they don't do it. And, like, I can understand that. Being able to, like, do animation, like, put the animations into Unity is, like, a whole other kind of, like, skill set in a way. Even if it's not, like, particularly hard. Like, learning it, especially if you don't use Unity, is, like, a pain. Your dad told me he's downloading Genshin? Oh no, I saw your tweet the other day, Kevin. I sold my soul to the gacha gods. One-man team. I mean, not really. I'm hardly a one-man team, but like, it is certainly getting to the point where we're having to do a lot of stuff that should not have been our responsibility. Like right now, not right now, but like something that's been on my mind as well is like I have to design particle effects. And I'm like, yeah, when you're thinking about it now, like that's really not something that like that engineering team should be doing. And we have to place a lot of the, like, we've also been doing like some environment design to an extent, in the sense of like, you know, the artists gave us all the assets, and now it's up to us to just be like, place them and like make the environment, which is another thing, which is also from scratch. It's like, they're like, here are your assets, do with it what you will, which is also another thing that it's like, 1, we have to come up with what the environment should look like, and 2, we actually have to do it. Like, it's a good thing that I'm having so much fucking fun placing the assets, but it's also another one of those things where it's like, even if I'm enjoying it, this is not my priority right now in terms of like getting everything to function. So I feel like this is something that we should not have had to do. If you guys need an extra pair of hands, I'm free now. Actually, I was talking to Dayun and she was like, yeah, why don't you get people to help? And I was like, dear God, like, this is not in the same sense of like, Kevin, you asking me to help on your project. Like, this team is a proper team. They're a large team of 20 people. It's like a workflow. Like, I signed NDA. So like, I think they're really gunning it to like have a studio label kind of on it. I mean, sorry, not like in terms of like, well, of course they'd want a publisher, but like this, very much so they're functioning like a studio, even though it's still only just like a just like a sorry, not solo project, but just like a, what's the word? Thesis project? I'm really struggling to find words today, sorry. But it's like, it's not really just like a matter of like, yes, I will help you out for 1 weekend. It's, well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I can ask, but sorry, I'm like venting out a little bit of frustration because I also will like partially take responsibility for like why I'm personally feeling so overwhelmed right now is because I was like not or like feeling like there's just a lot to do right now is because I also was like, psh, nah, this is all like I can do this, it's fine. This is like this all on my own. And it's like a narrator's like she could it's not like I couldn't do this on my own. But it's also like I should have addressed these specific concerns earlier, especially when it's saying like, why do I feel like we're doing someone else's work? Like that is something that certainly should have been realized and addressed earlier. But also at the same time though, I kind of really like doing this environment design stuff, so I'm like, no, mine. But then your bitch over here complaining because she's like, she wants everything but also can't do everything. You know what I mean? You feel me? Just doesn't have time to do everything. I can draw boots, nugs, spaceships. Ooh, these are all very important, especially the spaceships. My green. No, Kevin, this is actually not my green age. This is something else. What I'm talking about right now is something else. To be completely honest, the workload for my green age is like negligible. Like, well, I will admit I haven't really done anything for them in the last like month-ish, or like, yeah, 3 weeks to 4 weeks-ish, partially because one, I tried to get better at like organic modeling for like a week and then it was just not a move. Like one, I don't really have the time to be learning this properly, and two, like the thing is, in order for me to actually get up to the level that they like of assets they want and are like I would feel happy putting into the game too, it's gonna take too long. So like I don't want to say a week wasted, but there was like a week spent just like a week or two experimenting that, and like there was kind of a lot of project realignment happening. So I was like super busy with all this other nonsense, so I kept a low profile. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Yeah, I kept a low profile. But I'll be fully honest. I understand that like Dayun and Parker have a lot of work, but since me, I'm just Lil Fish, and I'm just like, make model. It has not really been too bad for me. And I'm like, again, since I'm doing this other stuff, I don't mind being Little Fish. It's really easy for me to just like, hey, like, I'll bust out a couple things. Project management hard. Project management is very hard. I will say for the other project I'm on, their producer, or my producer specifically, there's two producers actually. My producer specifically, I haven't really interacted a lot with the other one, so I can't say. He seems great though. But my producer, she's the fucking bomb. She's actually so huge brain with like organization, management. It's great. Everyone just get yourself a good manager. Or producer. Well, get yourself a good manager, too. Good manager means happy employees, which means better work payout. Mac model. Development sounds stressful. Development does sound stressful. Also, considering, like, just because of, like, you know, the project that I'm, like, kind of went on a bit of a talk about. Is like is certainly hitting the scope beast, where it's like, you know, when I first joined the project, as of right now the game is about half as big as it was meant to be when I first joined the project. They've scoped down big time, with many feelings, of course, big sad, and like it is really sad when this happens, but it happens a lot. But what was I saying? Scope beast? Yeah. We're also just like kind of hitting like deadline time. And honestly, as much as I complain about it, I fucking love what I do. It's great. So I will continue to complain because I just like complaining and I'm whiny, but wouldn't trade it for the world either. Ah! What just happened? How did I do producing for you for our project? To be honest, Kevin, you were great. Well, to be honest, sounded as if I was like about to shred you. Like very much in the same vein of like on your project, like I was just like I didn't have a particularly difficult role either. In the sense of like, yep, just keep head down and do and make mech model. But yeah, Kevin, you were great. I think you had a very good you had a pretty good timeline set out. In terms of at least getting what's the like laying out the absolute necessary requirements, so I could pace myself out on those. We didn't have a big team, so easy job. Yeah. I actually still haven't. Where's the final build? Or at least, I mean, you're still working on it, but did you oh, wait, you said you didn't show at the winter showcase, actually. I remember I asked you, I think, last week. Even the things you enjoy can be Nothing wrong with getting that pent-up frustration off your chest. Yes, thank you for listening to my feelings. What are those? Okay. Wow. We don't need to talk about me being like feelings. What are those? Maybe we do. I don't know. But you did show, but even easy jobs we had couldn't get done because we had intense other finals. Yeah, for sure. You know, like I said, like, in any other situation, right? I would have been so upset doing other people's work for them, but like considering the fact that like what I was talking about earlier is like, oh yeah, they were going through exam season. Like I was more than happy to like help them bear the brunt a little bit, because you know, above all, if you're still a student, like school is usually number one on the list, right? If you have a paid job, then like, you know, that's gonna probably be number two, but or like tied for number one. But if you're a student and like just working on like side projects, then of course like your school really should still be coming first in like majority of cases. I'm not gonna generalize and say every case that it's like school's always first, but like, you know, assuming everything is going okay in the school realm, then like the school will like come first always, because you know you're paying so much fucking money, especially for the Americans in chat, or the people attending American unis in chat. Let's put it that way. Hydrate or dihydrate. You ready for this? Mina's always yelling at me for... Oh, ouch. Mina's always yelling at me for doing other people's work. Doesn't teach them responsibility. Yeah. Well, to an extent. Like, to me, right, I see a clear difference between not doing your work because you're lazy and you don't want to, and not doing the work because, like, there are genuinely other priorities coming in that you have to take care of. And, like, usually if I can, like, again, I don't mind, like, helping people with their work, provided, you know, they give me some kind of notice of, like, I'm gonna, and not even in the sense of, like, well, you didn't tell me, so I'm not gonna help, but it's also, like, well, if you tell other people that you need help, or there's gonna be a period that you can't do work, it allows them to better, like, balance out their own schedules to fit in helping you with your stuff, right? It's not just a thing of like, well, I didn't know. It's so like, or like not wanting to help, but it's also just like an actual matter of like consideration to like, help like other people rebalancing schedules a little bit. But like again, I'm usually pretty happy to like help someone or just straight up do their stuff for them, provided they're like, they just like tell me, right? They don't just like secretly not do it. Nothing bothers me more than when people just like don't do it. And they're like, well, you know, it's like, again, I don't care if you did it or you didn't do it. I just, please tell me. Focus more on my double minor than my major by the end, but I mean, you got a lot of stuff with relation to like game design out of the way early, so it's like, at that point, you know, like all of your core stuff. By then, it's like everything was just whatever electives you wanted to do, and a lot of the time you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking learn this outside of class. Proper ass slurp, yes. I didn't do this with you, but I tend to check in on progress a couple times a week. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I understand the like. It is good to keep the open like communication dialogue. I definitely struggle with like being able to find the line of like, well, I don't want to check too much, but I also need to check. Like obviously checking every single day is a bit peeving. And like, get off my ass, bro. But you know, I think it's really reasonable to like poke someone about it, right? 2 days a week. Like 2, maybe 3, depending on the workload and whatever it needs, or like say you have a deadline coming up, but yeah, I get extremely peeved when I will say I'm more bothered by lack of communication than just laziness. Like, if you're gonna be lazy, then just fucking tell me you're gonna be lazy. I think also, though, by, like, another option of, not option, but another benefit of, maintaining, like, open dialogue is also just, like, reassure I'm there to help them. Exactly, yeah. Like, make it clear that, like, even if you're, like, a boss or something, that it's like, well, like, I'm still gonna help you if you're struggling, my mans. Like, don't be afraid. Like, be friendly and, like, show, like, caring. Not just, like, check in to be like, hey, did you finish the assets? Check in, like, hey, how you feeling about this? Like, are you feeling okay? Just, like, be a pal. And, like, make them feel comfortable to tell you the truth as well. Because I realize now also a lot of people, right, they lie about not being able to do something because they're scared of the repercussions, which is also, like, another issue. Like, if you're, if like, people you're working with are too scared to be honest with you, then that is on you, not them, to be completely honest. Or, not completely honest, but, like, a lot of the time, it's like, if they're too scared to be honest with you, then at that point, it's time for you to, like, reflect a little, baby, on how you treat, how you handle, like, just in general, how you treat them. But TLDR, I hate when people don't tell me when they're not gonna do stuff. I try to make sure to respond to questions immediately. Yeah, Kevin, you're pretty good about that. Every single time I was like, yeah, do you have like an idea about how you want this to look? And you're like, oh yeah, right here, bro. And like you drop a reference, which is I'm like, oh bro, this is beautiful. Thank you. I feel like I really wish I could say, oh bro, this is beautiful, thank you, was like the most unintelligent thing I've said on stream today, but I've said a lot of, I've been struggling with words. Yeah, we're gonna make minimal progress today, but you know, minimal or not, progress is progress, and we take that. I am so confused by what's happening, like, right there. Is there another gap? Bro. You know, I don't know if you saw Kevin, but I was like, I put on, I tweeted it, but also I've just been thinking about all the things I've definitely said way too much this year, and I've also said bro a lot this year, but I've said bruh way too much this year. I've also, like, said that ain't it, Chief, or we'll get him next time, Chief, a lot this year. And, like, I know you guys all know that I'm telling the truth about this. It's true. I think I'm just getting really confused because I'm standing at a bottom angle. That's honestly what it is, I think. Like, I'm trying to, trying to look at this a little bit too much from, like isometric, but I'm actually standing below it, so it's not helpful. I'm taking a break, like a week. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah. It's kind of sucky. Not sucky, but on this, like, so this other project that I was, like, talking about earlier is, like, they're actually going on, the entire team is on winter holiday right now. Like, because we finished a sprint yesterday. And the thing is, though, like, I did promise that I would work, like, through the next 2 weeks still, because actually, whatever the first Monday of next year is, I'm starting a new job. And so, like, I really need to wrap up as much as my work, of my work on that, project as quickly as possible, because it's like, well, once I start working, it's like, I'm like, I gotta be off that project to an extent, you know? Like, still gonna, like, vibe with the team or whatever, but, I won't be, like, really contributing. I won't be contributing to the project anymore. So, basically, I'm trying to wrap up the stuff that I did so nobody has to ever touch my fucking spaghetti code again. Spaghetti. Jeez. I really am a pea brain. In high school, I'm having a stroke. I've heard a couple of times as well. Oh, I did tweet that as well. Oh god, I'm having a stroke. I should also probably add, like, fuck to the list. In high school we made a bingo game all around phrases, and our friends say too much, and when we say on in your presence, you mark your sheet. They only see your bingo sheet once the first person finishes their bingo on you. Kevin, that's really cute. That's actually super wholesome. Poognuggy, good luck with job and congrats. Thanks. I'm pretty excited to start. Like, scared, of course, too. Nervous, but I'm excited to start. I'm also just feeling lucky that I was able to find a job, given, like, the world is, I don't know, like, has, like, fucking imploded. So, please don't stop. Okay. Smartest pea-brain I know. Thanks. It wasn't wholesome, it was bullying? Wait. It was actually bullying? I thought it was like an exercise of being like, ah, ha 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 ha. Like, you say this so much. Well, was it actually bullying, or was it just like one of that, like, what's the word? Like, friendship teasing. That sounds weird. It was wholesome bullying, poking fun. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my gosh, were you actually, like, trying to aggressively be like, bitch, why the fuck you say this so much? But, like, I read it as a, like, friends teasing at each other. But that is what it was. But, like, that's kind of cute. Like, you know your friends enough to, like, have all this stuff. Friendship, what's that like? Honestly, if there's anything I've discovered in quarantine, it's like, psh, who needs friends? I got me, myself, and I. That came out, like, a lot more negative than I, like, meant it to. Oh, no, that ain't it, Chief. See, that ain't it, Chief. I've said it too much this year. But let's also be honest. That ain't it, Chief is not a bad thing to say. It's kind of funny. You gotta admit, it's a pretty fun thing to say. I never saw my sheet. My girlfriend at the time saw. I was like, yeah, you see this way too much, and she wouldn't tell me. What a bitch. Well, okay, what a bitch is strong, but it's also like, bro, why would you say that, you know, and then not tell me? Like, that's so annoying. Proper yawn. That was a big yawn. And I'm such a small person. Ouch. I screwed up. Not screwed up per se. But I think I made a couple of bad calls regarding like this wall back here. Nah, she was. Anyway. Kevin, just let me at her. I'll throw hands. You're too good for her, Kevin. Anyway, did you make any board games you were proud of in college? Yeah, you know, in intro to game design, I worked with Carson and 2 other people on this one. It was like our thematic game. And like for an intro project, I'm thinking about it now, like we busted so much ass on that project, and like Jesse fucking loved it. And like it was a thematic game, so we made a card game based off of Trouble in Fable, or sorry, it was called Trouble in Fabletown, but it was based off of the comic series Fables. It's like Fables was the inspiration for that one Telltale game, Wolf Among Us. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, this one. And yeah. I mean, I was proud of that because one, we worked so hard on it. Like we output so much. Like we put in way more time and effort than any other group, I'll be really honest. And it was a huge ego booster that Jesse was like, yeah, this is like honestly the best thematic project I've seen in an intro class. But to be completely honest, I can't remember the game very well. It was total Ameritrash, but yes. I wish the best for her. Well, I don't. Kevin, I'm ready to throw him. Just kidding. One of my professors wanted me to pursue publishing for 2 months, introducing me to a publisher. Oh my god, really? I know Jesse was really like, you guys should like tweet this at Bill Willingham, the guy who wrote the Fables comics. Like, I mean, like you guys can't actually make this game because you'd get sued to the moon and back. But like, you'd probably get a cool retweet. Yeah. And Jesse was like, I could tweet it for you guys because Jesse has a lot of followers on Twitter. And like, we just talked about it a bunch, but never actually happened. But yeah. That project was like my first time, well, second time working with Carson. Honestly, project was great because I'm like really fucking great friends now with my teammates. So it's like when I met them, and now we all best buds. Well, kind of. They're probably like, bro, she's psycho, but I'm like, hey, I love you guys! I don't know Jesse well. Oh man, I'm so tight with Jesse. Like met his cats. Jesse's great. Jesse's the bomb. Jesse's Jesse's the one that's like, you know, you're just like Nancy, the old comic Nancy. Like you're like spunky, smart, kind of stupid, but yet always things work out. And I'm like, excuse me, Jesse, just call me stupid. And I'm like, you're so right, but I hate being called out like this. All said with well intention though. It was just memes. Wait, that lamp is the same as this one on arcade? Yeah. Those are the exact same, I think, so I can recycle it. But yeah. Yeah. And like when I did the Japan program, I asked Jesse to write a letter of recommendation for me, and he actually let me see it, which I thought was bonkers. But he literally wrote, I think, the nicest, like, I've never, like, he wrote some very, very nice things about me, and I'm just like, ugh! I've never, like, no one's ever said things this nice about, that's a lie, but like, I was genuinely just so shocked. I was like, I'm honestly touched. And like, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna puff you up a little bit, but I'm like, still though, Jesse, you can't just like, I mean, you can puff up your, obviously letters of rec are always gonna puff people up, but it's like also, or he was saying this, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna puff you up, but like, it's not blatantly lying. And I'm like, Jesse. Very, very, very sweet. Did I tilt this? I did. Did I freeze the rotation? Oh god, what is it? Why does it look like it did? My professors really like me, I think. Gotta use those connections. Networking. I mean, Kevin, who wouldn't like you? That sounded really sarcastic. That was not meant to be sarcastic at all. Like, people who don't actually know Kevin IRL. Kevin's a peach. Kevin looks scary because he has a lot of muscles, but Kevin's so kind. Oh. Not what I thought was gonna happen. Not what I thought was gonna happen. Or like, I don't know what I expected to happen. I should have seen that coming, but like, really, still not what I thought was gonna happen. A lot of people don't like me. Yes, thank you. Sampleton took the text right out of my fingertips. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that don't like a lot of people, but like all in all, Kevin, like I feel like like generally overall speaking, there we go, that's the word. You are a very likable person. Posture check. No, you're too powerful. Or you know what? Actually, everyone get up and stretch. I started working this morning at like 9 AM. So I've been at the computer since like 9 AM. Everyone stretch. Reach for the sky. Ah. I know you secretly hate me. Me? Kevin! Do I look like I hate anyone? You know, yes. Do I look like I hate anyone? This is a question posed to everyone. Both people I know in life and people who just vibe it in chat that I've never seen before. Do I look like I could hate anyone? Do you hate anyone? I mean, Sampleton, what does that mean? Now I'm upset. Now I'm upset. No! What am I doing? I got distracted. I don't hate anyone. Hate is illegal. Exactly. And we all know that I don't break the law. I love following the rules. But real talk, hating people is so hard. Like, I feel like in high school I was full of a lot of rage. And then at one point when I got older, I was like, I'm so tired of like being angry. And then I stopped being angry. True story. Do you ever wonder how many people hate, like, just like how many people just like hated you? Like, not just like didn't like you, but like hated you. Do you ever wonder if like people just genuinely hated you with a passion? Or still hate you with a passion? Think about that a lot. X. Samuelson, why you hate is illegal? Come on. Oh, you're saying you're pressing X to doubt that I don't break the rules? I don't wonder. There's a list! Sampleton! I feel like we need to unpack you. What's up with you today? I feel pity for those who hate me. Hate is a consuming emotion, or hate in general. Hate is very consuming, to be completely honest. I sounded like I was memeing a little bit, but I will genuinely be like genuinely speaking, like there's just there really came a point, like I was angry kid in high school. Like, high school was not a good time for me. And there literally was just like, well, I don't mean as in there was one day where I'm like, I'm gonna stop being angry. But like, I do remember like that like hating just takes so much energy. And like, and not even hating, but just like being angry. Right? It's very draining. So it's like, just let it go. That's my wise sage advice of the day. Because we all know that I give very wise sage advice. Just let it go. It's not worth it. Really not worth it. And since then, I haven't been angry since. Oh, look at me, I'm climbing high! Join the dark side, penguin. Let the hatred consume you. Flow through you. Do it. I mean, I feel also... The way I was saying it made it sound super dramatic, but like, I feel like this is also something a lot of people learn, like, don't want to necessarily be like teenage angst, but it's like, I think there, to an extent, and for many people, like, being angry, and like, genuinely feeling like hating a person almost, or like, hating a person, like, to an extent, you outgrow it a little bit. Again, not true for everyone. Not true for everyone. But it's like, for one, it's the same thing as like, well, there's certain things that you really shouldn't need to feel like you can be like held accountable for when you're young, because like teenage hormones do exist, you know? Like, I mean, as a I'm not describing this well, but it's like on one hand you angy because like people are mean to you, or on one hand you angy because like when you're going through puberty, the angy hormones are just, you got a lot of hormones out there and they're gonna make you angy. But then at the same time, people are also just like, I feel like people in that age are just meaner because everyone's just angy. It's like the hormones make you angy, but then when you're angry, you're mean to other people, and when other people are mean to you, you become angry, and then you get more angry because there's more hormones. That was like I'm trying to break down a very complex topic by using just the word angry. Yes, Professor Penguin up here. But like, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows exactly what I'm saying. Like, I'm not talking, like, I feel like I'm not spitting a hot take or anything. Like, this is just like, it's, I don't want to say true for everyone, but it's like a common thing, right? Hormones plus not fully developed brain equals angy, exactly. Like, you know, again, don't want to speak for everyone because everyone's situation is very different, but I genuinely think a lot of like for a lot of people, the time that you're gonna feel like the most hate and like anger is just gonna be like when you're on the younger side, and as you get older, like a decent amount, like number of times, you're gonna kind of outgrow it. Or also not necessarily outgrow, but kind of also learn how to express yourself a little better and control it to an extent. Like completely outside of hormones as well, is like we all kind of figure out who we are. Most of us. Well, most people. Hey, man, I still don't really know who I am, but at least I'm less angry now. But what if my personality was just angry? That's why I'm saying I still don't really know who I am. What if I should just go back to being angry? I cracked the Da Vinci Code. Everyone should just be more angry. I've said, I feel like just because of this particular last like 5 minutes of what I've been talking about, angry also needs to go on the list of things I've said too many times this year. Angie Pengy returns. She never left. You want to know my secret, Mr. Stark? I'm always angry. I cannot stop yawning today. I know last week I kept saying like, I'm gonna end stream, and then I didn't. I think I am gonna call it a hard limit in like, I'm gonna say maybe like 10:30, because I think I just do need to get off the computer. I need to get off the computer and get on the Switch and go play some Animal Crossing, because I saw shooting stars on my island earlier. But I do intend to take a nice break tomorrow, considering that today I busted my brains today and yesterday. I didn't actually do a lot of work on Saturday. Saturday, I did a lot of chillin' during the daytime. And then I went ham for like 2 hours on Saturday. But then I was chillin' as well. Also, you know what? I have to chill tomorrow because, like, tomorrow's the last day Sung Lee is gonna be on the banner. I don't want... What is it? Who is it again? Albedo? Yeah. This bitch fuck also needs to brush his hair. Actually, his hair's not that bad. But, like... Actually, his jacket's kind of cute, but, like, I don't want him. He's not that bad, but like, I need the meatball, so there's no way someone pulled this. No fucking way. Break is blessed. Break is blessed, yes. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I love that Ganyu comes up to... What element is Ganyu again? Is she cryo? Or is she hydro? She's cryo, okay. I was like, she's one of the water, like, one of the states of water. Or states of, like, yeah. You know who I really want? Well, Ayaka. She cute. Hey, Koda! It's big anime girl hours! Hold up. Wait. How are you, Lilu? Are you back at home right now with Lilu? Lilu and Lilu? Is Granny Kitty with you? But aside from Kitty, hope you had a lovely journey home. How long was the flight? I actually don't know. You're from like Queenstown area, I think you said once, right? I actually do not. I admittedly don't know how far Wellington is from Queenstown, so. I'm at home with my kitty! Ah! Please, please, pet Lilu for me. Oh, pretty kitty. Flight home nearly killed you. Why? What happened? Was there a lot of turbulence, or are you like me and you're just a bad flyer? Because I'm not very good with flying. Yeah, today has mostly been just like, I've basically just been chatting, because I'm a little tired today, so I've been moving really slowly. Bumpy, but hey, live in Wellington, so I'm used to it. Yeah, but I mean, there's still like something about turbulence that is like, I don't like it. Like, yeah. Yeah, just not a big fan of flying. How's the lobby going? It's okay. It's going okay. Like, I mean, it honestly looks like I've made a lot of progress, because, like, it has expanded big time, but honestly, these are just a bunch of cubes. It's a bunch of fancy cubes. Like, a bunch of, like, cubes with another cube sticking out of it, so I've done less than it looks like I've done. How's a sleepy? Yeah, I was I was like saying earlier about how like I've just been a little bit burnt out the last few days, just because like suddenly I found myself with a lot of work on my plate and kind of like having to do and like doing other people's work, or not other people's work per se, but like doing things that I feel like I shouldn't have to be doing. Like this is not my responsibility and yet I still have to do it. So it's like, it's not even just like heavy workload, it's also just a sense of like my brain has to switch gears very like it's like, oh geez, I'm putting on the animation brain. Oh man, it's the programming brain. I mean, I do that already, but it's like, I wasn't expecting to switch brains today. Sa. Yo, Nuru, sa. Cubes still count. This is true. Cubes still count, especially when, Cube. Oh, what the? Oh, this illustration. This is adorable. Cube is baby. I love him. I love. Oh, got a snail in his head. Oh, got ice cream. Oh, he's T-posing. It's powerful. Oh, it's so cute. Look at him. His head is so big. Oh, it's a plush. Oh god, why are his feet so big? Oh, buddy, you did your best. Oh, I think I lost it. I'm like descending into total madness. I'm actually gonna save this. I'm gonna save this. Cube! Oh, this is cute. Okay, I got 100% distracted. Just click Photoshop by accident, dear god. You work so hard, proud of you. Thanks, Mom! Doing my best. Just to get everything done by the end of the year. Ah, Photoshop, please, spare me. Anyway, I'm gonna stop like wheezing over Cube because he's adorable. How is home? How is Lilu? And I mean that both as in like I don't know where I'm going with this, but yes, kitty. Did you guys see X-Baber's picture of their cats today in the Discord? And did you guys see? I think they have a cat called, I think one of them is called Lover, the other one is called Mimi. And yeah, Mimi's just poking out around the corner. And I think Mimi's the one-eyed cat, so like the other, like around the corner, there's no other eye. It's so cute though. There's like one cat that is like, huh? And there's another cat that's like, oh, whoa. I can't believe I just described a cat as going, oh, whoa. I can't see it there. Lulu's great. Her joints are a little stiff, but she's as gorgeous as ever. Oh, alright. Poor Granny Kitty, but stiff joints. I know the feel. but glad that she's still like, I'm assuming like healthy and okay. So yeah, wow. I just keep looking at the game, like not even like doing anything on this end. I just keep like looking at the game, like haha. The cat photo is so good, yeah. I was looking at it and I was like, wait a second, what's this white little blob sticking out next to like the dark couch? So cute, so cute. I wonder, like, it's just so perfectly timed as well. Like, got the cat peeping out from the corner. I wonder if they had to like reposition to make sure they got that shot too, to be like, oh, check this out. I just realized I said like reposition to get that shot. Oh, check this out. Like that makes sense as a sentence. But like I wonder if they had to like not saying they posed the cat, but they're like, oh, I have a brilliant idea for a hilarious photo, and so they moved to get the good picture. I feel like I've made it a bit too tall. I can't tell. Okay, let's measure it real quick. You remember how yesterday you were like, you put your hand up against the screen and you're like, yeah, that's about right. You measure length with your finger and then you use your finger to be like, to get the units. Yeah. Alright, so if the lobby is like this big, okay, so from here, like this line where the reticle is, up to like about here, is like, that is the same height, about. Yeah, about. And then this, I would actually almost say from, actually up until about here on the phone, it's another same length. Methinketh. So it's like, oh man, my thing is way too tall. Sorry, that was really loud. Way too tall. Oh, jeez, world. Also, hopefully I'm not, like, I feel like I'm sniffling a lot today. I feel like it's like, I'm not ill or anything, it's just that I think I'm like a bit tired and like, I sniffle a lot when I'm tired, I guess. Can I stand on this Inkling's head? Oh! They leaned forward just as I landed on their head and pushed me off. Oh, so I fall off regardless, though. How did I get up here earlier? Oh, hell yeah. Wait, no, I slid off again. No, no! Achamo. Okay, let's go. Come on, let me up. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, yeah, I definitely made that way too tall. Wrong one. Still too tall. I wonder if, on it, no, I should scale it to be proportional with the lobby. I was like, what if I just made the, like, this, like, lobby area, what's the word? Taller. And I was like, no. Oh, I should be scaling too. Because right now my scale is the lobby. Like, I can scale the whole thing up or down as needed in Unreal, but everything needs to be proportional with each other. Like, it doesn't need to be proportional with the world, but it all does need to be proportional with each other. I think this segment was just a tad bit taller than the bottom, but I think it's still... yeah, it's still actually a bit tall, I think. F. Thanks for the Fs in chat. I think honestly, maybe that. I think that's good enough, honestly, it's fine. And then... drag all that down. Okay, yeah, all of that still does need to be a little shorter, but this came out, like, these pieces came out a bit more proportional on first shot than the other things did. And I know, I did just, like, master squish them all, it's fine. Oh, my neck. Also, it's actually, because the charger comes out from this side and it hangs over the edge of the building. So this is actually, it's, is it centered or is it tilted? I can't tell if it's, okay, so actually this does look relatively centered. It's just that it has enough width to get over the edge. Actually, what's the angle-ish on it? It's like close to like 30 degrees if this is the horizon. Okay. Oh, so mine is way like that more. Let's made it wider. I guess, yeah, this could be a little taller. Like, again, it's hard to judge since I'm standing below and I can't really get any better angles to see this top thing, so it's fine. Like, it can be relative. I mean, none of this has to be accurate. I've been putting a lot more detail into it than has to be done. So. I think I'll toss this in Unreal and just to, you know, get a look at it, and then I think I will call it. I do want to tuck into bed, read a book for a little bit, play some Animal Crossing. Or actually, you know what, just go to sleep. I haven't really been sleeping too well. It's just also been super cold lately, so I crawl into bed and it's just like, it's so cold. About it. I'm not actually gonna have these all combined in the end, like as one big chunk. I'm just doing it for ease of exporting it right now. Lobby. Also, I just realized my curl up in a bed with a book. That sounds so nice. Hell yeah. I'm so sad because I used to read a lot, but not as much these days, which is disappointing because I really love reading. But the thing is, like, the only time I really read is like in the evening, and then I only get to read for like 15 minutes before I'm just like like fall asleep so fast. You know, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I'm so lucky. I've always been able to, you know, fall asleep within like 5 minutes of tucking to my bed. But then it's like, that's bad. Or like less than 5 minutes. Like, I'm asleep within like 2 a lot of the time. And then it's like, oh wait, that's bad. That just like, apparently the healthy range, well, I mean, yeah, the healthy range of time to lay in bed before falling asleep is 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm like, ah, shit. I think I don't even lay in bed for like 1 minute. But yeah. It's like, oh, sometimes I just don't even remember laying down. Oh, okay, the phone is a little messed up. It needs to be wider and taller, like the especially the arrow part. I'm not gonna fix it now, just making a comment. But hey, it does. Oh jeez. It looks like lobby. Touches pillow. I don't even remember touching the pillow. Honestly, it was kind of poo-poo and I did things the stupidest way ever doing the fences last week, but adding in the fences, really, oh, amazing touch. That bike seems a little large. Whoop. I'm gonna specifically add that octoling that's just vibing right here, and I'm gonna jump on their head in the future. But yeah, like everything's looking... Actually, the phone even looks pretty proportional when I'm down here. Looking amazing! Thank you! Week 12 of this nonsense, and we finally getting somewhere. Hi, Ranch Cat! You're here just in time for the end. You can check out the progress. Boink! Yeah, adding in the fences was a nice touch. Or, like, helps to, I think, like, because everything was just like a big wall in the back. It looked not good. I'm not... something's going... Oh, right, I never fixed the placement of the fences. That's what was going wrong. And I was like, why do these fences look so spread out? I just finished streaming for 3 hours and I feel dead. Bro. I've been streaming for an hour and a half and I feel dead. Ranchcat, how are you not dead? Hope stream was okay though. You were doing Among Us, right? I saw that you went live. But I was actually working up until basically 2 minutes after when stream. Well, I actually had to start late, but I think next up, well, I love this splitting. I think from here on out, the rest of whatever the lobby is, I'm just gonna have to make it up because I can't see the top of the building. So I'm just gonna kind of make it up. Next up, I'm probably gonna do the Off the Hook building. And I'll do Grisco's last, I think, because Grisco's area is like really so much detail, but... Alright, anyway, stop. I did Among Us for like 10 minutes, and then it was dumb, so I switched to Mario Maker with my friend. Oh. Mario Maker's good too. But, yeah. And then I got boring, so I switched to AC with my friends. I have a low attention span. Hey man, honestly, your time. You can play whatever the fuck you want. Really does not matter. Do what's fun for you. You as streamer. Exactly. Sampleton stole the words right out of my mouth. I am streamer. Yes, you are. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna call it today. I think it's time for a little bit of rest. But thanks guys for coming by. For chill, even it ended up surprisingly like being not chill in a way, but thank you for coming by for just a much shorter than normal, but I'm pretty tired today, so yeah. I'll bounce back tomorrow because it's Splatoon, and you all know that I can't play Splatoon without being Angie Chad gamer. But yeah. So have a good rest of your night, Ranch Cat and Sampy. And Dex, if you're still lurking around, and Kevin, have a good night, guys. Lulu Nuru, have a good day. Pet the kitty for me a lot, please. Thank you. Okay, anyway. Take care, guys, and I hope to see you tomorrow.